Hello friends, wanted to share a real quick video with you. This video is going to cover a pre-made set of solutions for chapter 17, problems number 2, 14, and 15. So with that, I'll go ahead and get my screen shared and so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, so the three problems I wanted to look at are exercise 2 first. And so you'll notice that it's got a significant number of file inputs and outputs. This solution I borrowed from to get started from our friends over at LiangCh17Exercise02and14and15. And so here's the problem description. It says, write a program to create a file with this file name if it does not exist, and append new data to it if it already exists. Write 100 integers and create it randomly into the file using binary file IO. So what I wanted to show you, I added this part. This part all came from the GitHub repository, and I modified it slightly. Instead of doing 100, I just did 10. And then what we see, it's generating the random number, it's storing it as our number, and then it's printing that off, and then it's going to read that file in again. This part is something that I added, and I was like, I want to make sure that it's actually working. I want to get verification that this is working and working correctly. So I'm going to go in here to where the folders exist, and I'm just going to delete all three of these. And this is inside my project folder. So we come back here, and now we can run this program. We'll run this. And so this is our new stack of numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to paste this in right here. And I'm going to say results. And so what you can see is this is the set of numbers that we created. Oops, let's do, there we go. So created, and just get rid of that, and reading in. Don't really need this print statement. And I'll go ahead and get rid of one more line. Okay, so this is from 1702. All right, so that gives us a nice little stack to kind of remember to keep in mind what's in that file. So exercise 14, again, quite a few imports. I borrowed heavily from J2 and I modified this code just a little bit. I said, you know what, I know I did exercise 2, so let's just read those files and then we'll write a file out to the same place. And so then the other thing that I did, again, I wanted to go ahead and read that file, and I wanted to make sure that it was giving me what I wanted to see. So let's go ahead and let's run exercise 14. And so the first thing that I want to do is I want to write out that. So those are the numbers that we expected. And then let's do this again. But this time it's from 14. And I will grab this string of numbers, and I will paste those here. I'll just get rid of that line. Okay, so you can see 66 plus 5 is 71, 32 plus 5 is 35, 40. Yeah, so that's rocking right along. I'm going to get rid of this now. And so these two are kind of a matched pair, and we can see that that's working pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and copy this because it's going to be coming in handy in this exercise. So I've got my comments down here to kind of show up when I was working through this. Here's what we're going to expect. And so we're going to expect that when we run number 15, it's going to give us this sequence back. So I'm going to go ahead and run the sequence 15. Yeah, let's go ahead and save that. That's a good idea. And we do get that sequence back. So I'm just going to copy this. Copy this. And this is going to be from 15. And we'll just get that sequence of numbers right quick. Okay, and so that shows our third sequence. So, and then we've got our data files. Everything is just rocking right along, and that all works pretty well. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do git add dot git commit -m. Push that up. And now anyone that has access to the internet, you can go out to J21 squared. The other one I wanted to show you is we also have this repository that I've been trying to put examples in called SWASU Java examples. So with that, it's all rocking and rolling. Those are 3 examples for you to follow and work through. I enjoyed working with that. I thought it was a good time. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do let me know. Thank you all for your time and have a wonderful day.